Times are changing, moving fast. There's a sign up ahead, a detour, follow that. If your finance so low and you need to take them higher, detour, detour, follow Maria Lee Driver.
Hello and welcome to the Detour Show. I'm your host, Maria Lee Driver. I'm a self-made entrepreneur who created a skin and hair care line called Arias O'Shea. Joining me today are Dr. Tina Scott and Dr. John Cruz. They are faithful supporters of my products. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, John and Tina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Tina, tell me, how did my product get into your hands? How did we meet?
Well, it's funny. One day at church, they had like a market ministry where different entrepreneurs came together and sold their products. And it's funny, when I walked past your table, I can smell something that smelled really good, and it made me come back. And when I came back, I purchased your product, I took it home, and then I started using. I haven't stopped.
Tina, listen, tell the viewers, what did you do? You called me up and said,
I said, what is in this stuff? Because I put it on my feet, my arms, and I have eczema on my skin, and it just changed in a matter of a week or two, and my skin was just different than what it was before. And I even used it on my daughter, and I just immediately noticed a difference.
So how often do you use Arias O'Shea?
I would say twice a day, in the morning when I shower and in the evening when I rest to go to bed.
Okay. Well, would you recommend Arias O'Shea for everybody in your family?
I do. I do. And you know, I don't even have to recommend it because they smell it on me first. They were like, what is that you have on it? Then I tell them.
Mr. Cruz.
Yes.
My faithful Mr. Cruz, you are such a wonderful supporter. I met you actually at the 100 Black Men organization.
Yes.
And we exchanged numbers, and you gave me a number to another one of my supporters, which is Dr. Sherwood Du Bois out of Miami.
Yes.
And he recommended me to use the product on wound care. And you suggested that I get back with Africa and diabetics, and it just went on from there. Tell me, how did you really and truly enjoy using the product?
Well, I started using it on myself, on my scalp. I found that a lot of the products I used had petroleum in them. Yours was a natural product, so it worked well with me conditioning my scalp and my skin. And then I just transferred it to my patient population. So one of my offices is more or less a weight loss and wellness center, and I give it to most of my patients who have issues with their skin, dermatitis, severe dry skin, eczema, etc.
And I go to Whole Foods and sell my product. And I've been into one of the Whole Foods. I don't want to shout out no Whole Foods, but they actually sell the product off the shelf.
Yes.
And they say they actually come in with this little pad saying, we're looking for this product called Arias O'Shea, and they take them right down to the aisle. And I was out of town, and I got a phone call, and they said, Maria, you need to get back here. You need to ship some product because we are totally out in the store. So I want to thank you so much.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So what other experiences since you've been using Arias O'Shea, both of you, and I'm asking you together, what is it that you find the most effective for everything? Hair, skin, what's more effective for you?
I actually like using it on my feet, especially in the summertime. I'm not saying that I have bad feet, but I could say that cream make my feet look a whole lot better than what they used to. And it just moisturizes it, and I love using it in my hair as well.
And John, the results you get back from your clients, you talked about eczema,
Yes.
diabetics.
Yes.
I've told you about people spoke to me about lupus, cancer patients.
Mm-hmm.
What else, other results have you seen?
I've also seen in neonates, some neonates get dry skin behind the ears and on parts of their hairline too. So the babies, so the mothers will put your product on their skin, and it helps out a lot. I haven't used it on my feet yet though.
And why haven't you used it on your feet, John?
I'm going to now. now that I know.
John, I've been telling you about the feet.
Okay.
Okay, so you can have fancy feet.
I will.
All right, okay. So I just want you guys to know that I really and truly enjoyed you here today. This has been absolutely wonderful. When I speak about my product, I talk all the time about how I have endorsers from doctors, and you guys are great. John, tell the viewers, what do you specialize in?
I specialize, I'm a trained in general surgery, but I also do medical weight loss, and also I have a health and wellness component, and I'll continue to use your product. So.
Wonderful. Dr. Tina Scott.
I specialize in psychology, where I have an office in Center City in Philadelphia and on City Line Avenue, where I see clients dealing with various different issues, dealing with weight and just other problems that they bring to me.
Thank you guys so much. I really and truly appreciate this. This has absolutely been wonderful. And now, when I tell people, my doctors says you can check out my Detour show, and guess what? Now you can actually hear from them live, the testimonies that they've given.
Okay, don't move. Up next, the breakthrough with Mia Mendez, and I will have the Fresh Princess Bria Marie with me. Stay close.
Your hoe. I ain't your freak, don't work no pole. Won't make it clap, don't work the flow. Don't make it twerk, so please be gone.